Hi everyone, this is Maria's Budgeting. Welcome back to my channel if you're returning, and welcome if you are new. So today I'm going to be doing my weekly check-in for the 4th week of October. So today I'm going to be checking in from the 21st through the 27th. So let's go ahead and get started. I already have my stickers filled out, so all we are going to do is lay them down. So let's go ahead and get started on the 21st. On the 21st, I did have a restaurant's transaction. And that was for a dessert place called Sweets and Sugars. And that was a $9 transaction for Saturday. Moving on, I also did get some groceries. I got groceries at two places. That was at Safeway along with La Esperanza. So at Safeway, I did get a birthday cake for my dad and my aunt. But I could have used my birthday sinking fund, but I really didn't feel the need to, so I just go ahead and use my grocery money, and that was a total of $22 for a tiramisu, hopefully I said that right, cake. And then I did have to go to La Esperanza to grab I don't remember what I grabbed, to be honest, but it was a total of $6 for groceries as well. That night we did go to my friend's house, and we did get El Forastero, and that was a total of 19 coming out of dates because I was with my boyfriend, so that's why I took it out of dates. And then I also did give my aunt her birthday present, which was not a lot. It was $50, and then I also gave her a ring, but the only thing that I'm tracking is gifts because the ring I already had. So $50 for the birthday transaction. It's not a lot, but I hope that it helps her, especially right now that she's not working. So if she has to buy any medication or anything that she would like to buy for herself, she at least has those $50 to spend on herself. On the 22nd, I did buy a jacket, a Levi's jacket at Macy's on the website, and that came out to $98. It is still very expensive, but it definitely was a lot less expensive than what the original price is. The original price was $105, but I got it for, I don't remember if it was $90 and then $8 for tax, but I believe it was $90. So I think it was a steal, but it's still very expensive. So I did use my spending sinking fund, which had $82. So it definitely got depleted, but I used those $82, and then I used my spending envelope, like cash envelope, and that was 16 to make it 98 for the total transaction. And then I also did get Taco Bell, and that came out of restaurants. It was for my boyfriend, myself, and my sister. That's why it was so much. But that was a total of 26. And this one is coming out of restaurants. Moving on the 23rd, that was actually my dad and my aunt's birthday. My aunt is my mom's sister, and then my dad, they're both born on the same day, just different years, but they're both born on October 23rd. So since I saw my aunt on Saturday, the 21st, I gave her $50. And for my dad, I gave him $50 as well because I don't know what to get him. It's always a struggle, and he doesn't need any like clothes, shoes. So I really didn't know what to get him. So previously, sometime earlier in the month, I did buy him a light for his bike so he's able to ride it if it's dark. And then I gave him $50 so he can buy whatever he needs, because again, I don't know what to get him. On the 24th, I went to Sweets and Sugars again, and I spent 16. That one is coming out of dates because my boyfriend and I shared our two desserts that we got, so it's coming out of dates. And that was 16. And then I also did go to Safeway, and I spent a total of $10 on 3 packs of water since they were on sale, and that was the last day of the sale, I believe. And then on, oh, that's on the 24th. Yes, wrong day. Oh, I just poked a hole through the page. Yeah, Tuesday was the last day of the sale because the new sales start on Wednesdays. And then I also did go to Costco and I spent $13 on some flowers. It came out of my birthday's sinking fund. So on Sunday, the 22nd, my boyfriend's niece was born, and we were not going to see them until Thursday when we visited. So on Tuesday, we actually went to Costco and there were some really pretty flowers. It was in a pumpkin jar, not jar, but in a pumpkin base and vase. I believe that's how you say it. And it was really some beautiful flowers. And they actually looked really good. Even when we went to visit on the 26th, they still looked really, really nice. So we did get that. I paid my boyfriend half of it. And so it was 13 for me and then 13 from him coming out of birthdays. That's why I am going to use a gifts envelope moving forward. I do want to have 2 sinking funds, one for birthday, one for gifts, because anything like baby showers, flowers in this situation, I always take it out of birthdays and I don't like that because it's not actually for birthdays. So I'm also going to make a gifts sinking fund envelope. On the 25th and 26th, they were both no spend days. So I didn't spend anything. That means any cash envelope, budgeted or sinking fund money. Bills do not count for me because bills have to be paid regardless. But sinking funds, unbudgeted or cash envelopes, I am deciding to spend money. So the only thing that doesn't count for no spends are bills. On the 27th, I went to Sweets and Sugars again. And I spent a total of $20. I need to stop going there. I haven't gone this whole week. This whole week right here, I haven't gone. So I'm proud of myself. I told my sister, Saturday was the first time I've ever been there. And I told my sister, I cannot go back because if I started on the 21st and on the 27th, I had already gone 3 times. That means I have to stop. So I haven't gone this week. So that's great. So that would be it for the weekly check-in. If I didn't mention, this is coming out of my spending cash envelope. So let's see. We are going to move on to the weekly check-in. Really quickly, I do have to add how much I added to the cash envelopes because I haven't done that yet. So I will be back with those numbers. So I added all of my cash envelope money. So I have 50 in dates, nothing in fun, gas 120, groceries 125, miscellaneous nothing, restaurants 40 and 50. Sorry, spending 50. Unbudgeted is a placeholder, so it doesn't have anything. So we're going to go ahead and check in. We're going to go back and forth between my weekly check-in spread along with my calendar view. So first off, I do have dates, and for dates, I do have El Forastero for 19. Along with Sweets and Sugars for 16. So I do need my calculator for that because I can't make that math. So it's 35. So I spent 35 and that means that I would have 15 remaining. Moving on to fun. It's actually nothing, and I will go ahead and write zeros for this. And then maybe I could have just crossed it off actually, but I already did it. So moving on to gas. I actually didn't get gas this week. So it'd be 0 and I had 120 remaining. Groceries, I know I do have at least 2 transactions for groceries. So let's see. I have right here, La Esperanza for 6, along with Safeway for 22, and then Safeway for 10, which is 38. Let me mark those off. So if we subtract 125 from 38 is 87. So remaining, I have 87 in groceries. Moving on to restaurants. I do have a couple of restaurant transactions. So first I have sweets and sugars for 9. And then Taco Bell for 26. And that is actually all. So that was 35. And I would have 5 remaining since I started with 40. And last but not least, it would be spending. So for spending, I have Macy's for 16. And then 20 for sweets and sugars. So that is 36. So 36 spent, and I had 50, so that would mean that I would have $14 remaining. And then budgeted, I actually have nothing, so I just drew some lines across. So those are the numbers for my weekly check-in. I am going to move my planner to the side really quick. I'm going to bring out my wallet and bring out some change because I am a credit card user. I only do it for rewards purposes along with building my credit, and I am disciplined enough to use credit cards. I do not recommend it for everyone. So I will go ahead and be right back. So I have my wallet and money here to the side. Let me go ahead and count this. It should be 100. I have 40 here. 50, 60, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, and then this should be 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 100. Perfect. So I have $100 here on the side to make change if I need it. I have my wallet here. These wallets are available in my Etsy shop. They have 3 zipper envelopes for cards, receipts, and coins. And I have, I believe, 5 different color options for the binders. So link is going to be down below if you guys are interested. I also do have some receipts that I have to scan into Fetch. Fetch is an app that you could download to your phone. You can scan receipts. They give you points for the receipts, and the points you can go ahead and redeem for gift cards. So if you guys are interested in signing up using my code, I will leave it on the screen along with down below in the description box. So I'm going to start off with dates. We are unstuffing 35. So 20, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm taking out 35. And I have $15 here remaining. Moving on to fun, we don't have anything. Gas, we are not unstuffing anything, but I'll go ahead and count it. It should have 120, so 51, 10, 20. 120. Groceries, we are unstuffing 38, so I'm taking out 40. I'm bringing back 2. And this should be 87. So 20, 40, 60, 85, 6, 7. Miscellaneous has nothing. Restaurants, we are unstuffing 35, so I'm taking out 40, and then I'm going to bring back 5. And then moving on to spending, I have 50 here. I'm going to unstuff 36, so I'm going to bring 14 back. So 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, so my wallet's to the side. I will take out 120s. This is 100. Going to place that to the side. I'm going to bring out my calculator really quick so we can calculate how much I should have. So 35, 38, 35, and 36, a bunch of 30s. 35, 35, 38, 36. Wow. So it should be 144 according to my calculator. I hope that is correct. Let's see. 50, 70, 90, 100, 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 36, 7, 8, 9, 40, 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. We have 144 going back to the bank. And I do have a couple of sinking fund transactions, which I have already notated them back here. So I have 4 sinking fund transactions. So I'm going to bring out a little bit more change in my sinking fund so we can go ahead and unstuff. All right, so here I have money. It should be 100 again. So 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 100. So have 100 here. I'm going to place in the tray. And we have 4 sinking fund transactions we are unstuffing, but it will actually be only 2 envelopes because 3 of the sinking fund transactions are from the same envelope. So let's see. We are going to go to birthdays, and I have 50, 50, and 13 from birthdays. So that is 113 that we are going to be unstuffing. So I don't think we will need this money at all. Yeah, I don't think so. Nope. So let me actually just take it out, and it doesn't look like we're going to need it. Okay, so I took out 113. So I have 20, 25, 30, 1, 2, 3. 33. And that is, make sure it's 3. Yes, it is. So 113 is here on the tray from my birthdays sinking funds. And then I do have my marker, so I can mark those off. That just is notating that I have paid those off, or that I unstuffed the money. And then if you guys notice, everything has been marked off, so I took care of everything that I said I had to take care of last week. So here's the other binder, and we are unstuffing savings. It's not savings, excuse me. We are unstuffing spending, which is going to be everything, which is 82. The envelope did come in handy. If you guys don't know, the rollover money that I had from my last paycheck, I added it to spending because I noticed that I was making transactions and I didn't really have a specific category to pull it out of. So what I decided to do is to create a spending sinking fund envelope. So any rollover money that I have, I will go ahead and put in here. And then this is my spending envelope if I don't have enough in a sinking fund envelope, or if I don't have a specific category to take out that transaction, I can pull out of spending. So in this case, the jacket was very expensive. I didn't have enough in clothing, so I used my spending cash envelope money along with my sinking fund spending money. Hopefully that makes sense. So I have 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 2. Perfect. So again, I didn't need any change. So this is the money that I took out in full. So quickly, let's calculate 113 along with 82, which is 195. And then I'm also going to mark off that spending transaction. So this should be 195. So let's see. 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 91, 2, 3, 4, 5. 195 is perfect. So I'm going to move everything to the side, and then I'm going to open up my planner here, and everything should be marked off, or will be marked off, I should say. So I have gifts here, and then Costco for the flowers, gifts again, and then Macy's for 82 for the jacket. And then what is this? From the 15th. Why didn't I mark that one off? Clothing. Oh yeah, I took care of that during my cash envelope stuffing for the second paycheck of October. So that is it for this weekly check-in. And then I also have this transaction up here for GameStop from Christmas. So that one has also been taken care of. So everything should be marked off for the month. And then we just have a couple more days left, which will be my 5th weekly check-in of October. For that weekly check-in, I am going to include the 5th week of October along with the first weekly check-in of November, because 1, 2, and 3 are going to be in the same week. So I'm going to do 2 weekly check-ins technically in one. I'm going to combine week 5 of October and week 1 of November. So stay tuned for that video. I hope that you guys enjoyed this one. Make sure to comment, like, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.